Well, we won our series against Detroit 3-1, so that was nice. And then, more astonishingly, they have won back-to-back overtime games, which I did not know if this Stars team was capable of doing. So I am pumped up.
Oh man, I'm with you, buddy. You just get to overtime, man. The anxiety level goes through the roof. You're just waiting for more disappointment. It's not that they don't have it in them, but it just felt like just a punch to the stomach over the month previous. But back-to-back wins in OT says a lot about the boys. I mean, and I don't think we need to make a case for Robertson anymore.
Okay,
he's doing it for himself. That's
okay.
All I said last night on that overtime goal, man. It's the only good race left in all of the NHL, and I mean these Predators aren't going away. Our guys are playing great. Should be fun one right down to the last game or two.
I know you said we can ignore the numbers because the numbers were stupid, but we do have ground has been gained. Kaprizov is currently a minus 230 for the Calder, and Robertson is a plus 150. So it was a lot. It was like plus 600, minus 700 before. So the gap has gotten closed. We're getting closer and closer to it being neck and neck. I think this is going to get done over the next 8 games.
I agree with you. Just the way he's a gamer. The guy plays so hard, does all the little things right. And the most important thing is he's on the plus side of giving your team a chance to win. And at his age, to be kind of doing what he's doing, it looks like he's just almost bright-eyed and could care less. Doesn't know what he really is doing, but he possesses that skill, the trade that you just have within. You see it with some players all the time. But man, I'd love to. If I go to play a pickup game, he's probably my first choice overall. I mean, there's better skaters, harder shooters, all that stuff. But when you're saying, hey man, at the end of the day, I want to be lifting some kind of trophy or be called a champion when I go home because I won my pickup game that we were playing, because that guy just he's a winner and he's proven it this whole year, and he's seemingly getting better too. So he's closed the gap as he should, and I think he's going to help propel us into the playoffs, and that should give him the nod if nothing else.
Marty, I saw this last night, and I've always bought into this, especially whenever we saw what Jamie Benn did in the bubble during the Cup run. When he plays big, he looks like he's bigger than anybody on the ice. He looks like he's stronger and fast when he plays that way. And we saw it for a little bit last night. And I'm just kind of curious because, you've faced the ins and outs of a hockey season. How difficult is it to play at that level, especially for Ben at his age now? How difficult is it to bring that kind of Jamie Benn every single night?
Well, bad news is I have no clue.
Because it's a different okay.
Yeah, different position. The guy, he's a generational player, man. He could dominate a game, a series, and he could dominate a season. But in order for him, and to your point, in order for him to do that, he does have to be larger than life. He's got to play physical, and he's almost got to get that scowl on his face. And when and you got to be on. I mean, to be on every shift, to be, just pressing on people. I mean, it's hard. Never mind this season. 82 games is a whole different animal. This thing's like, I don't know what you call this. It is just crazy. So, his biggest problem, which is our biggest problem, is that we've seen it before. We've seen him dominate the Art Ross Trophy, what he did that year, what he's done in playoffs, all through his career that we've known him. From juniors, the Calder Cup, but even right here in the Stanley Cup playoffs, what he's done, what he can do, we just yearn for more sometimes. But, I think what you're saying is, like, have some realistic expectations of, like, how hard is it? I mean, I don't know, and I never will. I can't even fathom it, what he has to do just to lean on people. So he's the man. He's, there's not too many people that I've played with that I could say were dominant figures on all facets of the ice, and he is. And so that he just – at his age, I mean, I still think he's an awesome hockey player, and some people just dog on him because we want a little bit more, and it's understandable.